Hello there, everyone. I've been meaning to do this update for about a month, and it's almost been 2 months since I planned to do this update video, but that's a different story. So, you're probably wondering, why is Wind Waker taking so long to be uploaded? I've been having computer problems. I don't know what the heck is wrong with it, because I've tried scanning it, but if I do that, the computer sometimes spazzes out, and then just shuts down and crashes. I don't know why. Maybe I have a virus. Because it's been having problems booting up. It's been, as I noticed, been going a bit slower. I doubt it's a virus. At least I got my own. Because before I started back in college, I was at my cousin's for a week, and my parents were moving stuff around my room. Like, they were dusting it because I'm allergic to dust, and they don't want me to touch it because I dusted my own room once when I was real young, and I was, well, yeah, I think you get the point. I didn't get an asthma attack or anything, but I wasn't feeling well the next day, but whatever, that's not the point. So yeah, I think, we're not sure, maybe they, damaged the computer or something, because they were dusting behind a hard drive and stuff, so maybe they accidentally hit it or something, I don't know. Because before that, it worked fine, but when I came back and started to use it, it started having problems. And I was thinking, it's too coincidental. I'm not exactly blaming them, because I don't think they would do it wantedly. So anyway, about college, it's kind of a pain for me. Mostly because I only can record on Mondays and Wednesdays, and only sometimes on Mondays. I pretty much have all Wednesday free, because I only have one class. But Tuesdays and Thursdays are out of the question, because on Tuesdays, I have to get in at 9, and I'm only out by, like, 8. 8 being the time I arrive at home. And at that point, I usually have some homework due for that class later that week, or something else, or I'm just too tired. On Thursdays, I'm a bit luckier in that I only have to go in at 1, and then come home at 7. Well, 8, like on Tuesdays. But I still don't really feel like recording from then on. But luckily, I have Fridays off, which, yes, is awesome. So, yeah, I can pretty much record on Fridays, no problem, like always. And as you can guess, weekends are no problem at all. Now, I said I'd be doing Dead Space 2 sometime after Dead Space 1. I announced recently, actually back in August, that the computer version that I have has problems recording. It freezes up sometimes, and this can actually sometimes screw me over because this has happened during QuickTime events. And I was just pissed because I was mashing on the E button, and I was like, why did I die? And then I noticed that my controls are locked up. So then I realized, oh great, the computer froze. Well, the game froze. And it's not just me though. I've seen people have that problem. So yeah, I decided to give away my copy, and well, my dad rather sold it to a friend of his, and then we got the full money back, and then we bought it on the PS3, and yeah, PS3 copy is pretty good. I also actually got a DualShock 3 recently, which I've been meaning to get for a year, because my 6-axis is crap. I mean, the joystick gets locked in one position sometimes, like if I'm going up, then it will get stuck on up, and the right joystick just feels too loose. I don't know when I'm actually going to do Dead Space 2, because I really want to get a Hog HDP VR, and until then, I'm really not going to do any PS3 walkthroughs. I'll do PS2, PS1, GameCube, maybe Wii not walkthroughs, LPs. Like, maybe Donkey Kong Country Returns, maybe Resident Evil 3, and the GameCube remake of the original. Speaking of original, I might get around to doing maybe Jill Original, Chris Rebirth, and Jill Rebirth when I actually finish them up. Well, actually, I finished Jill Original. I need to find out how to get the best ending. I don't know what I did wrong. When I was first playing through, I was like, no, Barry! Why? Also, fun fact, I actually beat the original, Jill Original, in one sitting. Don't ask where or why. Just understand I had a hell of a lot of time on my hands. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for possibly recording on the PS3. But I do have good news. I was at the Pokemon Mosh Pit KOTC tournament with King Daddy D-Mac, Magnitude, Sucker for Jessica, and other well-known Pokemon battlers. And D-Mac and I have been talking about it on Skype. Like, I actually met him in person at the very first one, which I won. Everyone, how much money I won? I got $55. I don't know what to do with that $55, but when I do find out, I will tell you all. I tried giving it to my mom, actually, as I said in the interview that I got. Maybe I'll actually put a link to the interviews when I'm in the description. I said I'd give it to my mom, but she does not want it, but that's not the point. So, D-Mac and I were talking at the second tournament. I asked him, if he still has his DS Lit, Ace card, which is what he uses to record and upload and play his Pokemon battles. He told me he doesn't know where it is, but he told me he'd look for it. And then I reminded him the night before the tournament, and we were also talking a bit more about it. And then he showed me it, and then I was like, sweet. And then when I was leaving out, we discussed prices, so I bought it off him. And now I can actually record matches. I tested it out, and it does work. Pretty much no problems. It works with Black, it works with probably Hardcore, but I have not checked, because I'm too lazy. So, expect one of my matches from the very first tournament. And I also have another 4th gen match that I've been far too lazy to narrate. It's been on my desktop for actually 5 months. Holy shit, I did not realize that. So yeah, I should actually have a match maybe up today. So keep an eye out for that. So basically to sum it up, I can now upload Pokemon battles. Assuming my Wi-Fi can work. Actually no, it's not just my Wi-Fi. It's Wi-Fi itself. Because Nintendo Wi-Fi, as most of you know, is ass. It really is. If you get disconnected, it's probably not you or your friend. It's probably just the Wi-Fi itself. Yeah. So I'm gonna see if I can get more battles up. And yeah, if you guys want to challenge me, just contact me via personal messages, PMs, and we'll see what we can do. I look forward to any matches. But on that note, let me just say one thing. If you ever challenge me in Pokemon, I go by Smogon rules. I cannot stress this enough. I go by Smogon rules. I go by their tier listing. I know people hate Smogon. I don't. I actually think they are reasonable in their stuff. Like, sure, maybe some things like Garchomp should be banned. Or Salamence probably should not ban last gen, actually. I don't really see why, because I had no problem dealing with it in the times where it was banned, but I had no idea. I mean, I didn't use Salamence. I've never used Salamence before. I've used Garchomp, but not Salamence. But I didn't think it was a problem. But anyway, so if you ever contact me, make sure you know the rules in the tiers. Honestly, because I had a match against one guy, and oh my god, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but learn how to play competitively. Because he really did not know tier listing. He thought all legendaries were Ubers. I mean, anyone who plays competitively knows that Entei is not Uber at all. And Entei is probably the worst legendary ever, which is sad, because I actually do like Entei quite a bit. So yeah, if you ever want to challenge me, just make sure you go by Smogon rules, and tell me what tier you want to play, and we're good. If Wi-Fi ever disconnects, well, it disconnects. So yeah. But anyway, sum up what I just said. I can now upload Pokemon battles. Wind Waker should be coming along. I don't know what other games I might do after that. There's one other. I think I talked about my PSP thing, but my computer is pretty much dead that I use for it. So I'm gonna have to see what I can do. I'm gonna try and get it repaired, or see if I can try to get it to work on this computer, and then yeah, see what I can do from there. So yeah, I'll see you all later.